All right, Coach, you're back home this week after 3 games on the road, and the crossover event last weekend went 2-1 on that. How are you guys feeling coming off those wins heading into the final 2 home matches of the year?
I think good. I think we're in a great spot right now. I think, offensively we've been pretty good most of the year, and defensively we've made so many strides. I know we had a little bit of an off game against Florida Gulf Coast defensively, but I think that's really made us focused on shoring up what we need to shore up, and we had a great practice yesterday. So I think it's going to kind of motivate us at the right time heading into the tournament.
Coach, it's going to be a special weekend this weekend on Saturday as we celebrate the seniors, 2 big players in Lexie Libs and Kaylie Milton that have been a lot to this program than a manager, and Rachel Sather. Can you just talk about that group?
Yeah, so Rachel came here as a really good prospect, and she was going to be an unbelievable middle blocker for us. I think she would have probably had a chance to break the all-time blocking record here, and unfortunately had some injuries, but I'm super glad that she stuck around and was a part of the program as a manager the past couple of years. She's been a big help and is the type of person that when she comes to practice with that big smile on her face every day, it makes everybody have a good practice, and she's just awesome to be around. So we appreciate her. And then, Kaylie and Lexie are, a huge part of this program. We've had so much success the past 4 years, and I think they're a huge reason why. Not only did they help us win 2 conference championships, but I think that the main thing that I'm proud of them for is how they helped kind of change the culture to where we want it. It's a culture where it's family first. They care about each other on and off the court, work hard, trust each other, trust me, and I think when you have that, you can do some special things. So I think with them buying into that when I first got the job here was a huge step for this program, and I think that they've helped create an amazing culture that hopefully can carry on for a while.
And adding on to that, where will their legacy be, years from now when we look back on this program?
Kaylie, does so much for this team that lots of people don't see, but I mean, she's been the glue to this team for the past 3-4 years. Her serve receive's been the best on the team almost every year. Defensively, she gets it done. Offensively, like whatever we needed her to do, she's done for this program. And I think that a lot of that's gone overlooked because a lot of it's not like flashy stuff that the conferences are going to notice, but to us, we know how big of a member of this team she is. And then, Lexie, I think she's the best setter in the country, in my opinion. I would not trade her for anybody. I think she's the best setter in this conference. She's got OVC Setter of the Year 2 years in a row. I think she's probably the best the school's ever had. So to have 2 leaders like that has been awesome, and I can't say enough about them.
All right, Lexie, so back at home this week, the final 2 home games of your career here, coming off a weekend where you guys won 2 games, lost 1. Just talk about where the team is heading into these final 2 home games.
Yeah, I mean, last weekend was definitely a tough loss, but, with every loss comes a lot of things that you can learn. And, we found little holes in our team that we know we have to improve on. And honestly, it's perfect time going into the conference tournament to peak and improve on those little things. And I think it's just going to make us better overall.
Saturday is senior night. You decided to come back for your extra year. Just talk about what this program has meant to you and just kind of the emotions you're going to be feeling on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, I did come back for my 5th year. So me and Kaylie are the grandmas on the team, as we say. But we started this thing together. I actually transferred here my sophomore year, and it's kind of been me and Kaylie through and through. She's taken me in when I first came here. So it's going to be very bittersweet playing our last home game here together, but, the ultimate goal is that NCAA, so.
Let's talk about the culture of the team for a second. Like you mentioned, you decided to come back for another year. What are some of the biggest things you're going to miss just from being a part of this team and this program?
Oh my gosh, I'm going to miss so many things about this team. I mean, we have like an eclectic collection of just crazy different personalities and, people from all across the world on our team. So just definitely, meeting people that I probably never would have ever met in my entire life if it wasn't for volleyball in this program specifically.
And one final question, what does it mean to be a Gamecock?
What does it mean to be a Gamecock? I don't know. It means everything to me personally. I mean, we wear our pride on our sleeve. We everywhere we're at, we're saying "Go Cox." Just show our school pride. But for Gamecocks specifically, volleyball-wise, it just means to have that grit, that hard work, that determination, and just put everything out there on the court.
All right, Kaylie, final 2 home games of the weekend coming up. Just talk to me kind of about where the team's at heading into these final 2 home games.
I mean, it's me and Lexie's last home games here, so I know everyone just wants to leave it out on the court. And we're coming off of a pretty big loss, but we know what we need to work on, and it's good that we have weaknesses so we know what we can change to come into this weekend and work on those.
You've been part of this program for 5 years now. You came back for your fifth-year season this year. Just kind of talk to me a little bit of what made you want to come back and just the emotions you're going to be experiencing Saturday in the final home game.
Yeah, so I mean, sports has been my entire life. I've been playing since I could probably walk. And when I got asked to come back for a fifth year, I was like, there's no doubt. Like, I love this team. I love coming out and leaving everything on the court. And heading into this weekend, it's going to be pretty emotional, but I'm really excited to spend it with this team and with Todd.
When this season is over and you are not a part of this team anymore, what are some things that you're going to remember the most about being here for 5 years?
I'll definitely remember, like, the little memories, like, off the court also, even just, like, scaring each other or going to team bonding. And on the court, like, it's winning those big championship games and I'm hoping this year we go to the NCAA to get that feeling.